What's up, guys? Welcome back, or if you're new, thanks for watching. I'm Sean, and today we are doing a little diving. And I figured I'd take you along with me. Sometimes I do commentary, sometimes I don't, but today I think I will, just to do justice for this video, because it's not your typical dive video. You gotta excuse me, I'm gonna apologize in advance because the footage is not amazing, because today was not the focus of trying to capture video. Today was me completing 2 extra courses that I had to do to complete my Master Diver certification. In this dive, I am doing my deep dive. Second deep dive to my advanced certification to complete my master's certification. I didn't even film the dive previous to this because in these 2 dives I'm doing tasks and I don't want to be rude to my instructor. And anybody watching or any new divers, etiquette, it's kind of rude to try to film while you're being taught a scuba diving course. And so this scenario for me is a little bit different, but that is why I didn't even film the first. But for this dive, I was doing my deep dive. So anybody maybe trying to get into the scuba world or advancing, to get your master certification, you basically have to get an open water certification, an advanced certification, do the rescue diver course, and then you need to continue basically 2 more dives on each of your advanced certifications choices that you chose. That might make sense, that might not, to somebody who doesn't know. But so these are my 2 last complete dives for that, to basically get to my master's. I'll do a search and recovery course tomorrow, and after that I will be considered a master diver. So this video is kind of in commemoration of that. With all that being said, today we are diving on the Chickasaw. It's about 100 feet deep. Nice big boat. We see tons and tons of fish. I mean, there's hundreds of thousands. I mean, debatably millions, which you will see. The first half of this video, I was having to do tasks. The point of doing a deep dive is, well, the course. Ideally, you would be subjected to nitrogen narcosis, and that is the test. And so for this dive, every 5 minutes I had to write down my bottom time, my air, and the depth. So this dive, this is why the filming is so bad. Every few minutes I was having to keep checking all my stuff and do my tasks. So that's why, like, the camera's hanging right here. Whatever. You still see tons of fish. It's pretty cool. Halfway into this dive, the filming will get better because I'm almost done with my tasks, and we see huge Goliath grouper, we see huge amberjack, we see, I don't know, hundreds of thousands or millions of fish everywhere. I mean, the conditions were pretty good. I would say 30-ish foot visibility. The water was very warm. The dive was great overall. Again, I don't know if I said it, but coming up in the second half of this video, we see a huge, massive Goliath grouper. It's one of the biggest you've ever seen in person. Video doesn't even come close to doing it justice, but that is my boy Ben, the most amazing instructor you could ever have. He is just unreal. If you guys find this video and you're looking to get into diving, come down to Panama City Beach, Florida. Panama City Diving, Ben Carpenter. He is the man. Shout out, bud. Love you. So we're just exploring. In the meantime of me having to basically keep track of my vitals, if you will say. I'm not the most amazing with the camera by any means, and I'm not great doing these voice recordings. I'm kind of new at it, but this is all raw, no editing. I mean, I clipped the video a little bit to get super boring parts out. This is overall was about like a 30-minute dive, but this is me. I'm just giving it to you raw as it is, no editing. Look at all those fish. It's insane. Bunch of good shells, bunch of good scallops. There's a bunch of good everything. I feel like I pretty much covered everything I could possibly say. I mean, if you've watched up to this point and listened to me, I extremely appreciate you, and hit the like, hit the follow. That helps, and I'm going to continue creating this. I just like to go out and show what I do. I'm not trying to be crazy famous, or I'm no showboat, but I like to basically, these are the type of videos that I like to watch personally on YouTube. And so I just film what I like to do. Fishing, scuba diving, treasure hunting. So if you like any of that, hit the like, hit the follow, and please ask any questions. I'm here to answer them. We're basically just making a lap around the ship. Every time that camera falls and the filming stops, that's when I have to stop, check my air, check my bottom time, check everything. And I don't know, there's a slate on my arm, so every 5 minutes I have to write everything down. And so if you were at depth and you were affected by nitrogen narcosis, it's basically like the feeling of being drunk underwater. And it can lead to other symptoms, but essentially just, let's just say, like a really willy-nilly sense of mind frame. You might stare off into spaces, you might not, you might lose orientation of where you were doing or what your objective was for the dive. And it's just, it's a thing, it happens. I didn't experience it at all on this dive. It typically does not happen unless you're like 80 feet or deeper. And the deeper you go, the more subjective you would be to it. But that is part of the deep dive course, to test your abilities against that. So you're basically just having to track information through the whole dive. So it wasn't super fun, but it was great. But again, if you were wondering, why is this dude just dropping the camera? That's why. It's because I'm doing something. Otherwise, if this was just a video of me filming, I would be trying to give you the best quality video frames and angles as possible. We just made basically a lap around the first half of the wreck, and we are starting to basically head back down. I believe it would be the starboard side. And coming up here is where we see these massive Goliath grouper, which are they're huge. The videos do not do them justice. They're like refrigerators under. Well, I saw one, but there was two. But this one is huge, and I get a little bit close, and then look at all those damn fish. I mean, that's insane. Unreal. There was a lot of life out today, and that is typically how the systems are here. We have a very healthy fishery here where we're at in Panama City Beach, Florida. Oh, they were just pointing out the Goliath. And that guy right there, guys, is about 700 pounds. You cannot tell by this video. It's insane. We're going to get a little bit closer here. That nice fishing lead. Those wrecks are riddled with fishing lines. A lot of the local divers, they look at all those fish. Oh my God. Sorry, but yeah, a lot of the local divers, they will, you know, as they dive weekly, they cut a lot of entanglement and things off of the wrecks. Shout out to them. Here we go. Got a little light. He's huge. He's freaking huge. I'm like a little intimidated right there. I'm a lot closer than the video looks. Got some bubbles. I think I'm making a swing around. But at this point, I'm still having to track all my numbers the whole dive, so that's why the camera's like that. I'm gonna correct it here in just a second. Old Benny Ben, that's my boy Ben. Best instructor there's ever been. I mean, look at this wreck. It's just riddled with fish. Baby fish, big fish. Little fish, blue fish. Jewfish. That's not racist. They're called Jewfish. Oh, speak of the devil. Sea urchins galore. Look at him. He's very curious. This one's somewhat friendly, but today he was not having it with anybody. Those fish can really mess you up. It is not recommended to swim right up to one. I know what I'm doing to a degree, but I still keep my distance. You do not invade their space. You check them out, but when they start getting iffy, you back on out. But this dive in total was about 30-minute dive. Again, we were a little bit deeper and doing some testing, so we weren't like as calm and collected as possible as far as for air consumption purposes. But I mean, look at all these fish, guys. Huge amberjack. This is insane. That's your boy. Trying to get a selfie. Ben, giving me the okay. We are getting close to basically going back. Right now, we're heading back to the ascent now. Coming back from the bow of the ship. And, look at all those huge amberjack just chilling over this bait. Guys, this is a amazing dive. Like, this isn't aquarium diving. It's not Panama City Beach diving. We have not the hugest, tide exchanges, but, the diving here is not considered, a good dive. It's good diving, but it's not aquarium diving. It's not Belize. It's not Roatan Island. It's not the Caribbean. It's not crystal clear, unlimited visibility waters, like a lot of amazing dive destinations. The diving is amazing here. I highly recommend it, but it can be very dirty and very rough at times. But with that being said, you follow the local guidelines. They know best, and again, for this not being the best conditions in the world, this was an amazing dive. So at this point, this dive, that's little Miss Riley. She's was in a class today as well, but she did her deep diver course today. She did very well, completed it all. We're coming back up the ascent line. We are making our 15-foot, 3-minute safety stop for decompression purposes. If you have no idea what the hell that means, it just basically means you have to sit there at 15 foot for 3 minutes to off-gas nitrogen out of your bloodstream. Yeah. Simple as that. So we are just chilling. Ben's blowing some bubble rings. It's pretty fun, actually, just kind of like hanging out here in the middle of the water column, just floating away. Crystal clear up here with the sun. A diver exiting the water. So this was a complete mission complete. And stay tuned for the next dive, which I'm diving tomorrow. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.